And we're rolling.
Okay, congratulations, you guys. You guys were very funny in this movie. And first of all, Charlie, I just want to start with you because first big feature film.
Sure.
Did he show you the ropes here? You know, Mr. Veteran?
He gave me a lot of notes and a lot of like, say your line like this and say your line like that. And I would try and keep up with him, but I couldn't understand anything you were saying.
Was that your impression of me?
Hey, Charlie, try
I don't talk like that.
You're not an old cowboy from the... Oh, you're Sudeikis.
That's not how I talk.
I forgot which guy. I thought you were Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott did a cameo.
What you need to do is you need to understand.
You need to talk like this. No, I was super excited to be part of the cast and a big fan of this guy, and it was just great to work with him.
So when you have two funny guys like you, how much improvisation is going on here?
There's quite a bit. I wouldn't say... I mean, 50-50, like...
there was a lot of funny stuff on the page, and we used some of that, and they gave us liberty to come up with some funny stuff on our own, so...
Yeah. Stuff, writing in the moment in the day, sort of during, you do numerous takes and you just want to change it for each other and keep it fresh, and, just little variations here and there.
And I understand from Nanette, the director, you had to justify your mustache.
I did.
Do you want to tell us why?
I had started another movie earlier in the summer where I had a mustache, and then there were a few days crossover, and there was talk that maybe the going to distance wasn't going to work out because they needed me to come in and see what I looked like with this mustache, and so I came in and then I talked about it, and I was like, well, I forgot at that point what my character did for a living, and she was like, oh, you work at a record label. I was like, well, then I can absolutely have a mustache. If I was an assistant coach at, for a Bobby Knight basketball team or in the military, I couldn't have it. But, come on, I'm at a Brooklyn record label. I should be all right with this. And then we wrote that scene the day of where the justification came about.
And then you all followed suit and had one, for later on in the film too.
Not bad.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. That was my real mustache, and it was pretty scary leaving work that day.
Yeah. I would imagine.
It was inappropriate.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that for sure. Now, this very interesting topic about long-distance relationships. Have either of you had, gone through long-distance relationships before?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with each other.
Yeah. And we're working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
That's, it's more of a long-distance friendship, which I guess wasn't what you were asking about. But I have not had one in a long time because they stink.
Yeah, I had one that for a while that we'd be apart, we'd come back together, we'd be apart, we'd come back together, and then eventually when we were together for longer than 2 years, then we separated.
Well, so then there you go. So the long distance thing actually worked better in your favor.
To a degree, yeah. I mean, there were parts that were good, and then there were parts that were bad.
Well,
but,
of course.
Yeah. See, for me, I had long distance for a while, and then I said this is no good, and I traveled the distance, and I married the girl.
Wow,
so
boy. Romantic.
Very romantic.
Yeah.
That's a very good story. Now, working with someone like Justin Long, I mean, you guys, the three of you worked very well together. Was it an instant bonding with you guys, the three of you?
I felt so. You knew
Justin. I've actually known Justin for years from a theater festival where we worked together.
Did you guys work together?
No, actually, we weren't in the same show, but we were just buddies. And then I would see him out and about. So I was so excited to work with him because I knew we shared a sense of humor, and we clicked quick. It was nice.
After we had like rehearsals after the table read when you came out there. Forget what we did, camera test and all that stuff. We all went for a beer afterwards at this place called the Coffee Shop in Union Square, and yeah, you could sort of tell after that was the first time we really hung out. Justin I had met once or twice before, but always got along with him very well. And you could sort of I was like, oh, we're just already friends, so as long as they light this correctly, this should actually work out. Yeah, so yeah, we kind of got together and we hit it off, and then, the helicopter came down and picked Justin up and he flew off, and we're like, man, he's just like us. He is, he's just one of us.
He's just like us. We're going to go.
Just iPods falling out of his pants.
iPods.
And Macs.
Yeah, it's just
and Macs.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now, I have to ask you about bathroom etiquette. The scene when you're sitting on the toilet with the door open. Not good. Not good. Uncomfortable?
The scene's not good?
No, I'm saying the scene was funny, but not something I would want to watch all the time.
Yeah.
Was that uncomfortable for you?
No, because I'm very proud of the side of my thighs.
Yeah.
And
You have great
I
side
want
thigh.
them to work a ton, you know, and I cover them up so much in life. That scene was a lot of fun to do. That was one of the ones that, you know, we tried a bunch of different ways and tried a bunch of different things, and I think ultimately decided it'd be pretty funny to have a very serious sort of intimate conversation whilst on the toilet and working some door gags.
Did they do makeup on like dust down the side of your thigh butt?
There was no makeup on
No?
those thighs. Yeah, that was all. And if you were picking up on the muscular tone, then that's all.
High school athlete.
High school athlete for sure.
No stand-in thigh stand-ins or anything. This was
Well,
definitely
there was a stand-in while they lit, and I can't speak to that stand-in's thighs.
Yeah.
But mine were the real deal. Well, on this side, it's an implant. This is,
That's why
for
they
real.
just shoot it that way.
It worked for you, I have to tell you. Now, Drew and Justin were dating when they made this film and everything. So there's this really funny scene when you guys are all on the boat together and they're making out, and it's like, okay, like even it's just uncomfortable to watch people going at it in front of you. So what was it like for you guys to have them on set when they're all like lovey-dovey all the time?
It was all right. We gave each other a lot of just eye contact and just sort of disappeared into each other when they would go into like their lovers bubble. Lovers bubble?
Lover's bubble is the appropriate nomenclature. Yeah.
It's especially weird when we're like 3 feet away from them and just like staring directly at them. And we did that all afternoon.
Yeah, you know, we spent many hours in that boat watching them share saliva, and so it was easy to play the part the way we needed to, which was with total and utter disdain for their
awkwardness.
And for their awkwardness, yes, it works. Jason, I have to ask you, love Saturday Night Live and just season starting up again
What is
very
Saturday
soon.
Night Live?
Yeah,
It's
this show.
skit show.
Oh, it's this sketch.
It's like Sesame Street for adults.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it. I like it. But I do have to ask you a very important question.
Please.
So it's been announced that Jane Lynch is going to probably be one of the hosts coming up
Yeah.
in October, and we love her, Sue Sylvester and Glee.
Right.
And she wears a lot of tracksuits. Now, my favorite sketch on Saturday Night Live is What Up With That.
Right.
I don't know why. I just love that sketch. I just love it. But I love when you come on and you do your breakdancing. So do you think that the two of you might do, dueling sweatsuits or something?
There's a very good chance. There's a very good, you never know. We'll have to talk to the Adidas company. We'll have to, figure it out. Lauren, the creator of Glee, Ryan Murphy, what's his name? Is that right? Yeah, not bad, huh?
That's good.
I'm sure it's already being talked about. I'm sure suits are being made right now.
Well,
Who
I hope
knows,
so.
though?
That would be fun. That
Yeah,
would be
it
fun
would
to see. It would
I'm
be really
looking
good.
for that. I hope that rumor is true. I assume it is. I don't know.
It's no rumor. It's just something that I conjured up in my head.
Oh, I meant the fact that she's hosting.
I hope so.
I hope so too. She's great.
I think she'll be there. She's great. She's
great,
a hilarious woman. Now, the two of you, we're going to see you again in another film together called Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
That's right.
Can you tell us briefly about that?
We played disgruntled employees who,
Along with Jason Bateman.
the three of us, and we have terrible bosses. Mine is Jennifer Aniston, and his is Colin Farrell, and Jason's is Kevin Spacey. And we decide that we've had enough, and we talk to a street guy, if you want to call him that, a street thug.
Street thug, yeah.
He's a bit of a thug,
Yeah.
played by Jamie Foxx, and we come up with a plot to murder these people, and of course we get in way over our heads, and hilarity ensues.
Hilarity ensues. It sounds great. It would be good to see you guys again together. You did a great job in this
Thank
film
you.
together.
Thanks so
and
much.
Congratulations on everything. Nice
Thanks.
talking to you both.
Nice
Thank
talking
you.
to you.
Talk to
Thank
you.
you.